For decades, we've been fed a very specific narrative in the Philippines. We're taught to look outward. We look at the glossy photos of the western cities, the clean sidewalks, the modern playgrounds, the structural order of life overseas. And we're told, that is the dream. That is the greener pasture. If you love your child, you'll find a way to get them out. It's actually a powerful myth, and for a long time, I believe it too. We're conditioned to think that providing good life means choosing a foreign zip code. But the older I get, and the more I see of the world, the more I realize that every pasture has its winter. Today, I want to talk about something a bit taboo. I want to dismantle the myth of the overseas dream when it comes to raising a family because while the West offers sterile convenience, efficient public transport, and higher currency conversion rates, it often demands a price that our children end up paying in silence. I chosen to raise my daughter right here in the Philippines, not because I lack ambition, but because I have a different definition of abundance. The realities of overseas parenting made me realize that the richest childhood we can offer our kids might be the one rooted right here at home. Let's talk about the reality of parenting in the West, something you rarely see in the perfectly curated Instagram feeds of immigrants. In the West, life is built on individualism and systematic efficiency. Everything is structured. You have the best strollers, the most advanced car seats, and the pristine indoor play spaces, but also have something else profound, crushing isolation. Overseas, parenting is almost entirely transactional. If you need a break, you don't call your aunt down the street, you hire a babysitter by the hour. If you need to go to the grocery store and you don't leave your child with a neighbor you've known for 20 years, you pack up the heavy stroller, bundle them in layers of winter clothes, and drag them through the cold. When mother gives birth in a Western country, she is often completely on her own. After a few weeks, the husband goes back to work, the bills keep piling up, and she is left in a quiet, heated apartment staring at four walls, wondering why having it all feels so incredibly lonely. It is a hyper independent existence where you are the cook, the cleaner, the driver, the breadwinner, and the emotional anchor 24/7 with zero backup. We see the high salaries, but we don't see the emotional deficit. We don't see the loneliness of a child coming home to an empty house because their parents are working to afford the mortgage on a beautiful, silent suburban home. We change a village for a smart home and then we call it progress, but a child doesn't need a smart home. A child needs people. Now, look at this. This is our reality. In the Philippines, we don't have to build a village because the village is already waiting for us the moment we are born. Raising my daughter here means she is never, ever alone. She doesn't just have a mother, she has an army of people who love her. Think about a traditional Filipino household and community. It's a multi-generational. When I need to focus on my business, when I need to film, or when I just need an hour to breathe and gather my thoughts, I don't look at my bank account to see if I can afford a nanny. I look outside my door. Oh, there is Lola, ready with traditional advice, folklore, and a warmth that you can't buy anywhere in the world. There are titas and titos that treat her like their own. There are cousins who are her built-in best friends, learning the art of sharing, fighting, and making up before the sun goes down. This interconnectedness teaches our children something deeply profound that a textbook or a Western preschool never can: interdependence. She is learning that her worth is tied to community. She is learning empathy, respect for elders, and the beautiful security of knowing that no matter what happens in this life, she has a safety net made of flesh, blood, and unconditional love. When my daughter laughs, it echoes through a house full of people. When she stumbles, three pairs of hands reach out to catch her. That isn't something I can monetize, and it's definitely not something I'm willing to trade for a higher paycheck in a country where we will always be considered outsiders. Beyond the people, there is the environment itself. There is specific tactile richness to a tropical childhood that simply cannot be replicated in a concrete jungle or a manicured western suburb. Out here, life is lived outdoors. My daughter gets to experience the world with all five senses. She knows what it feels to run barefoot on the earth, to watch mangoes ripen on a tree, to feel the heavy, warm tropical rain on her skin, and to swim in the ocean on a random Tuesday just because you feel like driving to the coast. In the West, childhood has become incredibly sanitized. Playgrounds are padded, rubberized, and strictly regulated. Nature is something you visit on a weekend trip if the weather permits. Squeezed between winter coats, rain gear, and scheduled playdates. Life is lived indoors, regulated by central heating and air conditioning. It's convenient, yes, it's clean, but it's also sterile. I want my daughter childhood to be colorful, sticky, and a little bit muddy. I want her memories to be filled with the smell of native cooking, the sound of crickets at night, the chaotic music with the local market, and the absolute freedom of wide open spaces. There is a resilience that grows from this kind of childhood. You learn to adapt to the heat. You learn to find joy in simple things. As take a stone, a coconut shell, and you develop an innate connection to the earth. We are giving our children sensory wealth that no expensive toy or video games from abroad can ever match. But perhaps the biggest reason I chose the Philippines is something invisible. It's the anchor of belonging. When you raise a child overseas, especially as an immigrant, they grow up caught between two worlds. They're open to Filipinos for the country they live in, but too foreign when they came back home. They face the subtle systemic identity crisis, always trying to fit into a culture that doesn't quite mirror their soul. Here, my daughter looks around and sees herself in everyone. She hears our language, she observes our values, she understands our humor, and she inherits our specific brand of unshakable resilience. She knows exactly who she is. She doesn't have to struggle to belong. She owns the ground she walks on. I know that the Philippines has its challenges. We all know the systemic issues, the economic hurdles, and the frustrations of daily life here. I'm not blind to them. As an entrepreneur and a mother, I fight those battles every day. But I've realized that my job as a parent isn't to give my child a life completely free of friction. My job is to give her the internal strength, the cultural identity, and the emotional security to face any friction the world throws at her. And I honestly believe there is no better soil to grow those deep roots than right here. So, to anyone watching this who is feeling the pressure to leave or wondering if they are doing enough by staying, look at what we have. Don't look at what we lack. The greener pasture isn't a place across the ocean. The greener pasture is where we choose to water the soil, surround ourselves with family, and build a life filled with love, presence, and purpose. Thank you for sharing this piece of my daily life with me. If this resonated with you, leave a comment below. Where do you find your village? Bye. Until the next video, take care, love your family, and appreciate the beautiful chaos of home. Belen and Laika. I'm not actually very far, guys, from. It's really nice.